Well, first of all, Senator Warnock has nothing else to talk about. He don't want to talk about the high gas prices. He don't want to talk about the high groceries. I've told him many times, I'm ready to debate him anytime, any day.
Well, if he doesn't want to talk, and if you're ready to debate, I know one way you could do that. You could debate him, you know?
I just want to make it for the fans, not about a political party or about some media. And all he's doing is talking. I want to make it a fair and equitable debate for the people.
Are you worried about the moderator?
No, what I would like him to do is, he knows this. There's a lot of outlets that want to host this debate. And I'm saying, let's get together. I'm willing to cross the aisle and talk to him and say, who's going to host this debate? Not do it on his terms, but do it on the terms that the people can see the contrast between he and I, where I don't want men and women's sports. I'm not going to have that. I don't want to see high gas prices. I want to see the crime stop. Those are things he voted for, which he don't want to admit. So he need an answer to that, because the Georgia people are talking. They want him to answer a question, not just him to continue to talk to the media.
So he said, so you will debate, but you just want to make sure the rules and the moderator is something you want to have a say in.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. But it seems like he want to have a say in it because he want to continue to hide behind other people rather than him getting out, doing what he's supposed to do, is represent the people, which he hasn't done a good job at it.
Right.
Being a leader, he's not good at it.
Now, in his defense, Herschel Walker is doing the best that he can there. But the idea that Raphael Warnock doesn't want to talk, I just want him to talk, I want him to answer questions. Maybe debate him then. Maybe that would be a way. If he doesn't want to answer these questions, how about stand across him on a debate stage and ask him the questions, Herschel Walker? But Herschel Walker, he doesn't want to do it for the political parties. He wants to do it for the fans. What does that have to do with it? It's a debate. It's a part of every election. It doesn't have anything to do with fans. And the particular issues. So you want to grill Raphael Warnock supposedly on his votes to have men play in women's sports? I don't know what you think you're talking about there. But again, if you want to talk about that issue or seemingly any issue, then go on the debate stage. But he's just so desperate. No, I don't want to, I'm the strong man. I want to debate, but I don't want to debate on these conditions. And it's not about the moderators, but maybe it is about the moderators. And the whole time Brian Kilmeade is like, oh, so you're gonna debate. That's the takeaway that you have from that performance by Herschel Walker, that yeah, he's really excited to debate. Man, Herschel Walker falls apart under the most pudding soft questioning that I think we've ever seen in politics, JR.
I think the first question is, what is your name? Anyways, sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, so at one point, maybe there's a side note, but Herschel Walker mentioned high gas prices and high groceries. What's a high grocery? Like Doritos and the Hostess cupcakes and Oreos.
Well, I
and
recently
Sour Patch
saw a THC laced barbecue sauce. I think that's high groceries, actually.
It's the groceries you buy once you're high, John. Calm down, Jesus. I mean, or I think it's what those libs are sneaking into our food now, is some THC to get your kids high. Oh God, Herschel Walker is a gift that keeps giving. I don't know how anyone is going to vote for this guy, but I'm also worried that enough people will, because he's just this Plato figure that Republicans can mold and have him say whatever they need him to say. Oh, and he's a black guy, so that's helpful to make them think that they're not actually racist. Please.
He's famous. He happens in this case to be black, and he says that men shouldn't play in women's sports. I mean, what else do they need? Not competence, not a person who hasn't publicly admitted that he wanted to kill people and he only stopped because of divine intervention and all that. And with all of that, all that baggage, all that insanity, he's down only 3 points in polls to Raphael Warnock. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.